Good morning. Welcome to Weird Woo Woo, where I am weird and we all get a little woo woo here, okay? All right, we're doing a card pull today, a tarot reading, whatever you want to call it, I don't care. No real initial hits of anything other than just a very full feeling, like, you know, when your chest, okay, it reminds me of the Grinch, and you know how like he's at the top of the mountain and he feels something and then his heart just starts getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and it's like it grew 3 times or 10 times that day, whatever the movie or book says. Anywho's, so it feels like my chest has expanded, like my heart has expanded. So my necklace. So yeah, there's that. That is a feeling that I'm picking up on. I just feel like somebody's heart is swelling or is opening or is expanding or is feeling more or holding more in its space. You know what? I opened the blinds a little bit more because let's do like this. I don't know. I did it because it was dark and then all of a sudden it gets light again. So we're dealing with this because I read by natural light, so because I love it. Alrighty. Like I love my alfalfa sprout. I wish it would just I don't know about you all, but one here will irritate the shit out of me. Will irritate the shiza out of me. Okay, anyways. So that's the only thing. So like I'm not getting any kind of like, you know, like I'm not getting any kind of like auditory, visual, anything else like that. So we're just gonna start off from there, right? All right. Friendly reminder, you are a sovereign being. Oh my God. And you get to determine if, how, when, where, why any of these messages might apply. So whatever you do, don't Cinderella shit to make it fit, okay? I'm gonna shit a brick. This is what happens when you decide to hop on directly after a walk and not do anything to take care of business, you know? And you're all like jacked up. You know what? The alfalfa sprout's just gonna have to motherfucking stay. It's gonna have to. It's just gonna have to stay. Oh man, OCD really coming through strong this morning. All right, so let's just go ahead and dig in and figure out what the fuck's going on. See if there's a message for you. Okay. Thank you. We're gonna start with Starman Tarot. One of my most favorite to do this. The only reason it's not my most favorite is because Secret Tarot was my very first deck that I ever had way back when I was 18. That's over a quarter century ago. Okay, so I'm just gonna leave it. Do you see? It's just an asshole. It's just an asshole. Like, what a bitch. Look at it. Motherfucker. What? Okay, shut up. Anyways, this is not the deck that I had when I was younger. I got a second one to use for you all because, no offense, but I don't want your all's energy clouding up the deck that I use for me. Okay? Especially given that my other deck has so much energy wrapped up in it from my life that, yeah. Anyways, I just went on a tangent. If you're still here, amazing. Amazing. Thank you for staying around. I appreciate it. But I do love the Secret Tarot, which used to be called the Renaissance Tarot. They changed it. I'm not sure why. Anywho, let's dig in. I got my coffee. And I ran out of ice. So I had to use my, the whiskey ball ice. Like, it works. It makes my coffee good. All right. you may need to engage in just some playfulness. I am feeling that. Like, just be silly, goofy, playful, whatever it is. Like, let yourself. I feel like somebody hasn't, I was playing with my hair, hasn't let their hair down in a while in that regards. So let yourself. Let yourself. Oh, baby. Two of Swords. Page of Cups. It's Princess of Cups, but like, I always say page. I'm so used to saying page. Three of Cups. Let your fucking hair down. Have a little bit of fun. Be playful. A little jokey, silly, goofy. Release some tension. I think the decision here with the Two of Swords is just to let yourself. I don't know if you've had things on your mind. Like, the Two of Swords also gives the energy of trying to figure something out. And then this almost feels like just stop trying to figure something out. Like, stop giving your energy to that. This feels like always trying to figure something out. You know, like always contemplating something, always having something that you need to kind of like just, you know, I almost feel like saying, if you quit feeding energy to, I always have to solve a problem, figure something out, because it kind of gives the energy of like, being addicted to some kind of a grind, like being addicted to that. Like, there's not always something you got to figure out, but you find a way to find something that you could contemplate, think through, figure out. Oh, like there's always so I'm going to give you an example. I used to irritate the shit out of me and everybody else that was in the house. You all know I used to take care of my dad, used to take care of my mom. And my mom always would say, if there was anything that she wanted done, the term she would always use is a project. And when I tell you that woman never not had a motherfucking project, because there was always something she wanted to accomplish, because it's like that gave her life. I mean, it could be as simple as, so the project for today is it's just chores. It's fucking chores. It's not a project, you know, but like, and like you could like do everything she mentioned for the last year, and then she'd still come up with something else. There's always something. And I'm like, how the fuck can you pull this shit out your ass to always have, like, what? There was never satiated, you know what I mean? And it's almost like it gave her life. It made her feel productive. It made her feel accomplished. It made her, I don't know what it is. And I think that's what it is. Somebody here feels like if you always have a dilemma or a choice, a decision, something to kind of like contemplate and figure out or fix, then your life has purpose. It's like giving yourself busy work. And that's what this feels like right here, the Two of Swords. And it's kind of like there's not always something to figure out. Why is that so uncomfortable? Like, having fun and playing and joking felt like a treat rather than just how you should live your life. And so like the Three of Cups only came if you were able to do this really well, the Two of Swords. And this just feels like winging it. You know what? Intellectually speaking, I don't got to figure this out. You know what I'm going to do? Intuitively just wing it. And I think that they're giving me the whole summer, like even into the fall. So they're giving me all the way to like November. Hold on. May, June, July, August, September, October, November. Roughly, because we're already into May, like a rough 6 months. Give it 6 months where you're not always trying to figure something out and that you just wing it. by intuition because it drains you. Your system is so used to figuring something out, having to choose, having to contemplate, having to mull it over, and they're like, and this isn't saying to not use logic, wisdom, things like that. But most of the time when there's any kind of real thing for you to decide, again, your intuition can help you out on that. There's not a need to have a prolonged session where it sits on your shoulder, like, when you have like in the cartoons, the devil and the angel kind of thing. And it's like, it's like, you don't have to do all of that. It takes you out of the moment, takes you out of the joy. And this then becomes a treat for when you do all of these things, right? Like in my mom's scenario, like, you finally get to have some fun or get to enjoy your life after all these projects. Only the projects are never done, right? It's like there's always something. And so they're like, this is your task for the next 6 months because it's time for you to embody something else. And again, this very well could be, it's a very Virgo-ish type of energy, but I want to say somebody was placed in a scenario, in a situation, in a life phase where there were a lot of trying, like working through things and trying to figure things out, and dilemmas maybe in life, and like transitions and changes. And so you decided, instead of it's like you would be done, you'd get away from it. And you get pulled back into this kind of energy, and then you get away from it and you pull back and you're like, I'm just going to stay here. I'm just going to fucking stay here because it's always fucking something. And so that's what they're saying. Like, but it's time to empty out of that there's not always something to figure out. Then we have the Page of Cups. It's funny because I feel like this is an invitation, but maybe not from a particular person, like not to a particular thing. Like, this is spirit saying you're invited to have fun, to enjoy life, to do something enjoyable, to be playful and let your hair down. And like, this is like an invitation to do this. My nose is killing me. Okay, so let me pull some more cards. Wow, when I tell you my nose is itching like a motherfucker. Like, I'm just waiting to sneeze. It's itching so fucking much that I'm just waiting to sneeze. I know it's coming. Just do it. The World. Just a moment. I had to go blow my nose because it was fucking irritating. So they're bringing, okay, so it's kind of like ignoring those nagging thoughts that you get all the time. Your brain is going to try to tempt you. And I don't know why I feel like right now you're in a prime energy to just say fuck it and you're just going to figure it out. And that everything gets figured out when your approach is about just enjoying yourself and having fun. We do have the World. And I feel like this is getting out of your comfort zone. I do feel travel. I do feel having new experiences, connecting to new places, new sites. And again, you don't have to be traveling the world. But it is about getting out of familiar haunts, connecting with other people, again, just for the sake of fun, joy, pleasure, playfulness. It's attracting individuals that do that. And it's giving yourself permission to behave that way. Like, sometimes people feel like they can't be like that unless they have somebody else there. It's like somebody else to give them permission, like somebody else that they can engage with to be that way with. And it's like, no, you can do this in your own house when you're out and about and you're just being silly and goofy. Like, let yourself be silly and goofy now, and people will gravitate towards that. People that want to engage with that as well. And that's a great way to make sure that you're not that somebody that matches your energy, that you're connecting with someone that matches your energy so that you all can play off of one another, rather than trying to be that way with other people who it's like you're trying to pull them up or out or into a certain energy. That's going to suck you in. And that puts you in the place of trying to figure it out. Like, how can I get them to do this? And how can I, like, maybe if I behave like this, or we've all been there where we're like, we have that friend, we're like, okay, this is a little too much. I get going places with this. And there's something about feeling like you can't travel, and it's like, but if you tell yourself you're going to, you will. Things will just work out. That's the, I don't have to figure it out. That's the in the moment, winging it, intuition, something happens. Let magic happen for you. So this is just connecting and being playful and having fun and getting out there and having experiences. It really is going to expand you. I will get back to the Page of Cups. They do want me to go back to that, but I'm going to pull one more card or two. They go together. Motherfucker. We got King of Swords and the King of Wands. Okay, King of Swords, I love him because when he decides, he does. When he decides, he does. Like, this is not sitting on your laurels contemplating. There's no fucking contemplating of anything. There's just doing. There's the doing. There's decisive action. Being decisive about it, being just knowing exactly what you want to do and deciding that you're going to fucking do it. And then when moments happen, do it. The King of Wands is, he too is the epitome of the doing, of the enjoying, of the engaging, of creating the reality that he wants. Ain't nobody gonna tell him no. I want it, I got it. It's the Ariana Grande song. I want it, I got it. Like, this is what they're saying. Decide. You want it, you got it. And act. Like, there is no, when the King of Wands says, I want something, nothing, and I mean fucking nothing, will deter them. Nor will they ever talk themselves out of something. Same with the King of Swords. King of Swords doesn't need to contemplate. He has a discernment. He makes a decision. He's decisive, and he takes action. This is the thing. It's like, act as if this. Okay? Let's find out about, and I feel like you will get some invites to do things if you behave like that. But this is also, overall, the Page of Cups is an invite from the universe to do the things your heart loves. Let's get some more. This is also pleasure. There's something more for it. So at traditional Rider-Waite, the Page of Cups, there's a fish popping out. Like, you have no idea how beneficial this is. So this is one of my groups where it's like, when you are in your childlike energy, that is where you manifest. That is where you attract your abundance. When you have that fervor for life and you allow yourself to just live in the present moment and enjoy it and be uninhibited in that regards, that is the energy in which when you are like that, everything you want comes to you. And so that's where you need to be. Okay. Okay, Page of Cups. Where do we want to go? I felt that, but I was like, okay, they still want it. Okay. The Ninth Sun Tarot. 6 months. They're like, it's not going to stop just because summer ends. They want you. And there's something about it changing the pace and the tone of your life and how you are approaching this next book. Okay, not just a chapter, this new book. Tell me more about the Princess or Page of Cups. 2 and 2. 2 came out. Which is the Seven of Wands. It's all about you. 7 of Wands means it's all about you. 7 of Wands is the I know what I'm worth. I have the confidence. I have the self-respect, self-love. I stand in my fucking power. I'm doing things for me based upon what I believe. Like, this is lacking influence from other people. This is you going and doing truly, genuinely, sincerely what you fucking want to do. Okay. And then the Empress. Damn! Out of that energy, your Empress self is born. Something is born out of that energy. Doing you. What you enjoy, what you love. It's following your heart. There's some kind of abundance that will be born out of this. They're like, this is a fast track. Something needs to be fast tracked, and they're like, we need you in this energy. So I don't know what you've been trying to figure out, but they're saying no more figuring anything out. Get into this energy and let that be your only guiding source. Let that be your only guiding light. The only point that you have in your life right now is to enjoy yourself. I don't care if you don't have money. Like, go to like, I'm the kind of person, like, especially when it's warm weather, like, I almost said girl. That's just how I do. I'm going to the creeks. Like, let me tell you the amount of pleasure I can have because I fucking love it. Now, other people might be bored as shit by it. Let me tell you what, I'm fucking going. Like, and I'm going to have fun. And I'm going to take, whatever that day that I want to enjoy myself with, I'm doing it. Like, because I fucking want to. Because I want to. That's why. Ain't stopping me. Like, let me tell you. I go to all the festivals. Like, if there's little festivals, I don't have to fucking buy nothing. I am the queen of window shopping. Okay? I can go and look at all kinds of shit. I will and just enjoy myself. I will go get the coffee. I will go out in the morning and sit when it has just the right crisp breeze, but it's still nice and warm. And I would just, let me tell you, like, there's so many things that I fucking enjoy. And I know I could be sitting here going, but if I need to do this and this needs to be accomplished and da-da-da-da-da-da. And it's almost like those things are like, they're not the priority. They will take care of themselves. And again, I'm not saying abandon wisdom. I'm not saying like, oh, I've got to go pay this bill. And for whatever reason, the app isn't working. But you know what? I'd rather sit here and have my coffee. Have your coffee and then go fucking pay the bill. And then when you're out and you pass the little shop, you go in and fucking look. You can't buy nothing, but go in and look and be like, oh, like, enjoy yourself. Okay? Like, when your mind does those games where it's like, oh, but then this is going to happen and this, but I need to do this. And it's like, I don't want to be irresponsible. That's the same bitch that does this. It's always got something to fix, figure out, everything else like that. No. That's your brain trying to convince you that doing this, Page of Cups, accepting that invite, letting this be your focus, enjoying people around you, enjoying company, connecting, having pleasure, like, somehow will convince you that is wrong and going to be the source of your demise or some shit. Like, that's where shit's going to happen and it's going to go wrong because you're not, you know what I mean? You got to figure this out. You got to figure shit out, okay? I promise you, you like there may be 2 things you got to figure out. And honestly, those things can be figured out in the moment. Like, it'll happen. Just ride the flow, ride the wave. And so there's just this energy, especially for whoever I'm talking to. It's like it's going to work itself out. And so we have, again, 7 of Wands with the Empress. Treat yourself like you're a motherfucking Empress. I deserve this. Oh, I want this. Oh, this feels good. Oh, that sounds good. What am I gonna, like there's no, I feel like it alleviates even the days where you got shit to do. You're doing the shit, but your focus is on finding things that are pleasurable and enjoying it. Even if it means like, oh, I did stuff and now I'm just going to chill. Like sometimes it's hard to let go of that energy, right? Of like, I've got to be productive. It's got to look like this. And then we have the 2 of Pentacles and the 3 of Wands. The path will emerge. The path, the next step, I feel like something new in your reality develops, because the Ace of Pentacles is the path, and then the 2 of Pentacles is forward progression on that. Sometimes it's about like balancing, right? When they're doing this, it's like, where do I prioritize my energy? I just feel like the path for you to walk just emerges, like it shows up. Like there's no need to really, see, it's one foot in front of the other. And then 3 of Wands, if you just walk this path, if you just move in this manner, things show up. 3 of Wands, ships come in. What you want and desire will come to you. And so it'll just work itself out. Okay. It feels like you're going to have some in the very, very near future. Like it feels like you're going to have opportunities to just enjoy yourself. Like it starts now. And the onus is on you to just accept, to, okay. What could prevent them other than the I've got to fix something? Okay, so they're giving me, the other thing about the I got to fix something is not until this happens. So it's the same scenario, same energy. It's still a problem to fix. Like if you're like, I can't do this until this happens, or until I this, it's like, it's a challenge is what it is. It's a challenge for you to figure out. It's a challenge to accomplish and conquer something. They don't want you in that energy. And when you've been stuck in the energy for so long, to say no, get out of that can feel very irresponsible. And because you're very programmed that it's not going to work out if I don't figure it out. Like things aren't, you know what I'm saying? And this is to retrain you to get out of that energy. Hold on. We're going to Moon Magic Oracle. New moon. They said 2, and the new moon is number 2. So, Dream Weaver. Let's go. I do read from the book with this one because I fucking love it. I just do. There's certain oracle decks that I read from. Tough knittings, you can get over it, okay? Oh, bitch. Okay. I am getting like Persephone type of energy. Y'all might want to read up on Persephone. Very fucking amazeballs. Blessings, something fresh and positive. This card represents fresh starts, innovative ideas, new beginnings. Something new is on the way to you. Something new is coming in, I think Page of Cups, to brighten things up a bit. It's a card of optimism, positivity, and saying yes. Whatever the question, or whatever the... Okay, whatever your question is, yes. Be open-minded about, fuck me, I swear to God. Be open-minded about any invitations, opportunities that are extended. Yeah, this is what they're saying. Like, you're going to have lots. And again, you don't have to say yes to everything, but, I mean, they kind of are saying, say yes. I think your mind will also say, oh, you know what, I said yes before, so now I've got to be practical, pragmatic, and, you know, I can't say yes to everything. I can't be, like, just having total fun and enjoying myself and constantly on the go and doing, like, why do I feel like I'm a child? My parents had this. They're showing me something. My parents did this thing where it was like, well, you just went out last night, so why would you go? Because I fucking can. If you can, do. Right? Like, why do you feel like that's irresponsible? Anywho, and it's telling you to believe in your own magic, that blessings are indeed on the way, but that you've got to play your part and be open to receive it. Say yes. I love it. I love it. Also, I don't get paid to say this, but I am in a love-hate relationship right now with Marvel because I love supporting Marvel. I love them. And then Disney be getting on my damn nerves with some of this shit they be pulling on a more grander global scale. Okay. But I did go see Thunderbolts. And when I tell you, you should go see it. You should go see it. Action and effort. Your destiny is in your hands. Your destiny is in your hands. Take charge of it. Do what is necessary. The universe works with you, not for you. This is what they're getting at. So they're talking about this. It's a co-creation. You have to do your part, right? And they're laying it out here right now, what you've got to do. And there's a part of you that's like, well, no, that's not doing something. This Two of Swords energy feels like you're doing something when you really fucking, when you spend all your time trying to figure something out, you're really not fucking doing shit. That's the whole point of the damn Two of Swords. Stuck in this limbo, liminal space where you're just constantly in the in-between. So they're like, no, you're fooling yourself to believe that. You've got to get out of that energy. You have to get in the energy of attracting and allowing and receiving and being open. This is a very closed off energy when you are constant. No, not yet. I got to figure this out. No, there's another. It's like imaginary fires. Even though you don't pose it to yourself like it's a fire, it's a challenge. It's something to conquer, something to figure out, something to hustle with, a grind on. And like, Jesus, no, that creates more resistance. So They're telling you what your part is. You can either play your part or not. Okay. But you've been told, you've been informed. This card reminds you not to keep playing the victim. That's very much this. Like there's always something wrong, always something to fire to put out, always whatever. It actually sets you up to stay in a very victimhood when you're not. And it says, so you need to take on the role of a manifester. And I just told you the energy that they're describing is where you manifest the best and you bring things in and it just naturally gets attracted to you. Things seem to fucking happen for whatever reason. And so they're like, this is your time. This is, for whatever reason, this is the perfect season for this, for you. I get the sense of somebody who, when there's more sunshine, warmer weather, the beauty of the outdoors is happening, it ignites something within you. So when you were in the winter, like literally in the cold, it may have felt very difficult. This would be like seasonal affect kind of stuff. You're the type of person that has to get out and be in the world card. And so they're like that. This is your season. Metaphorically, literally, everything. Like the time is now to do this. I also feel like energetically, like I know astrologically there's shit going on, but energetically, the energies are prime for you to do something. Yeah, this is your recommendation. This is what Spirit's saying. They're like, this is how you can play the role. This is how you can step into the role of the manifester. And this is how you can co-create with Spirit. Okay. All right. So I'm going to leave it there. I hope it finds whoever it's meant for. I hope you have a fantastic, wonderful day, and I'm going to see you at the next read. Bye.